Eh, boy. Let me just get this link so I can share it with the man them. Mm-mm-mm. So we're reacting live after the game at Villa Park. Arsenal lost 2-1. Last minute dagger. Buendia. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement, man. It's an understatement. But we're going to get into our thoughts, our opinions on the game. I definitely have a lot to say. I feel like this game today obviously had massive implications on the title race. We've just come off the back of a good week as an Arsenal fan. But I do feel like after the Chelsea game, some of us got a bit too carried away with the banter. We forgot that we need to focus because Villa Park is a tough game, and it has been a tough game for us for the past, I don't know, since Unai Emery's been there, really. And I think they deserve a lot of credit today. I'm gutted, but I do feel like the title race is well and truly on, if it wasn't on already. Obviously, City are still going to play. I think their game is kicking off at 3. We'll be there. Because if Sunderland can do us a favour, that would help a lot, So I think it's over to City now. Villa have gained points on us, so they're going to be applying pressure now. And we do have to watch out for them. We do have to respect them at this point as title contenders. As for City, if they can capitalize on us dropping points today, then I think, when Pep said the season starts now, he wasn't lying. Man said, you bad boy. Let me add you to the stream. Who you say? Why are you in the dark, bro?
Because it's dark.
You ain't got no light.
Dark. It's nothing but darkness. What? You can't see me? Do I need light?
A small lights though would be nice.
Do you know what it is? I just closed the door because my brother's got loud music playing.
Fair. To be fair, we can't hear it.
Actually, let me go to the video.
Where's Mex? I know that guy wants to come and dance.
Say that again?
I said, where's Mex? I know that guy wants to come and dance.
Hold on, I'm coming. When can I start? Do I have to wait? I have to wait for this dancer.
No. Of course not.
Are we live?
Yeah, bro, we're live on YouTube.
Cool, man. Where do we start, bro? Where do we start? I'm not gonna try and be agenda driven. I'm gonna be, as calm and as level headed as possible. But one thing, there's subheadings in it. One subheading I have is substitutions. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
1, Trossard, big impact.
Yeah.
Marlon, big impact. A lot of the balls that they were playing to the side of him, that's how he wanted it. That's how a lot of the problems were being caused. That game, it was a seesaw. It was going to go any way. And it wasn't going to end 1-1. It wasn't going to end 1-1. We could all feel it.
I thought it was at one point, bro.
You thought?
It felt like both teams were kind of like they wanted to win, but I feel like we gave them a bit of I don't know what the word is. Impotence. Yeah, like we gave them a bit of that towards the end because I feel like they were looking happy to settle. We were looking like we were okay to settle. And obviously, there was a small moment in there. I don't want to blame it on anyone in particular, but Hincapié, I feel like he had a tough game. But in that final moment, like I feel like he took a touch and he should have really had that ball under control because there was no one really pressing him. And then he just puts out for a throw-in. And then you could see immediately that he knew it was a threat because he started running back straight away. But it's like they were trying to catch us out of position and off guard all game, bro. And they were having so much success, bro. It's too much success for my liking.
Yeah, listen, a team of Villa's quality. That's, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be smooth sailing. Hincapié is gonna have a tough game. Me personally, I think he was one of our best players today. I think
in
a sense where it was like he's been thrown in the deep end. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's not a player we signed to be on the bench. He was gonna have to have a say on this season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So he's gonna have tough games. You know what I'm saying? People like Ollie Watkins, though he's not the most clinical, the guys, you know what I mean, the flair.
He makes fantastic runs, man.
Exactly.
Like, that's one thing I'll give him. Like his runs are so threatening, and then when he's on the ball, like he's quick with making his decisions. Like
who are we talking about? Hincapié or Watkins?
Watkins.
Okay, cool.
Watkins, obviously, he should have scored. Like, in fact, we're all over the place. Let's go from start to finish. Let's start with the starting lineup. Obviously, last week was last week, innit?
Yeah.
I think last week was a good week. We put that to the side, innit? This week, I was looking at even because, bro, I was up late. I was at Tunz's house. We was doing up couples Monopoly, yeah.
Of course.
It was 6 a.m.
Lit.
So when I woke up, I set my alarm for like 11:30. I woke up at like 9. And I'm thinking, rah, is this what the early kickoff kind of feels like? Because I'm thinking, how early do the men have to wake up and get themselves into that, mindset and whatnot, especially when you're used to playing 3 p.m., 5:30 p.m. So I was thinking, right, okay, early kickoff at Villa Park. It's a tough one. It's a tough one still. And obviously we've been plagued with a lot of injuries in this current moment in time, especially in our back line. So I was very much so looking forward to seeing that starting lineup. And we obviously had conversations about what we thought he was going to do with the midfield. You said that you would have kept Merino in the starting lineup and you would have kept Eze in the starting lineup, but as a midfielder, and brought Trossard back on the left, right?
Exactly that.
So why would you have gone with that starting lineup?
So as I said yesterday, it was more bias, isn't it? Just because I'm such a big Eze fan, but I was like, if Arteta does start Odegaard, I'm not gonna complain because I trust in the manager. He knows best. So when I saw the lineup and I saw Odegaard and Eze, I was happy Odegaard was starting, but I feel like naturally you lose a bit of Eze on the flank, because he's not a winger. You know what I'm saying? But he can do a job. But it was like, who knows, innit, what the plan is? Maybe they want to keep. Maybe our plan is to keep the ball more. And I think I was proved right because I noticed in the first half there was times where, let's say, we would get the ball in a threatening position, probably around the halfway line where we can break. Eze would just stop and probably turn back. But just to, do you know what I mean? Just because they want to feel the ball, kill the game, take the sting out, which I understand because Villa want the game a certain way. We want the game a certain way. So it's who's going to impose their style first, kind of thing. So in terms of the lineup, I don't know if you asked me this, but I'm going to say, like, I was happy with the lineup. I was happy. I saw it with what we have. I feel like that's the best we could have done. Even though Trossard's on the bench, because I'm sure we're going to go there. I feel like if a player's on the bench, it kind of says a lot. He can't be 100% because Trossard is one of them guys you need for games like this.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the one that's going to score. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was probably my only disappointment. I wanted Merino to start because, you don't drop a player who's on that kind of form. Like, it just doesn't make sense, innit? Hold on, let me just turn off my do not disturb. Yeah, you need a player like when he's on form like that, you need to keep playing him in it. So I was happy with that. Eze on the wing, I was happy because Eze is such a good player. Anytime I see his name in the starting lineup,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
I'm happy whether he's playing on the left or in the middle. But obviously, with Odegaard being out, we haven't seen Eze playing on the wing for a minute, and I feel like the commentator actually said in the broadcast I was watching. He was saying that Eze wasn't really doing that great playing on the left before Odegaard got injured. Like,
were you watching TNT?
Huh?
Were you watching TNT?
Bro, listen, I had a mare today with my
okay. Because I remember hearing something similar, so I thought he was watching the same
thing. And as he said it, I was kind of like, I thought about it for a second. I was like, I want to be angry, but he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Do you know what I mean? Like, when Eze came into the middle of the park, that's where we started seeing him at his best, innit?
Of course.
So at the time, but I was just like, okay, it is what it is, and I trust the gaffer. He's earned my trust over the years, innit? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like you, I'm content with the lineup. The defense, obviously, we saw Timber play centre back in midweek. Ben White won man of the match, so it's like, okay, cool. I'm not happy with that because that's far from our best defensive line. It's far from it.
Of course.
So I was annoyed. I'm annoyed at the situation that we're in, but they say we got squad depth. These are the games that you need to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, cool. We take it on the chin. And we move forward. So obviously the game has started now, and I feel like it was we were kind of going blow for blow.
Yeah, more or less.
Like I feel like what we were trying to do, we was trying to control the game.
Yeah.
You know, get Odegaard on the ball, have him dictating. We was playing Calafiori and Ben White really high, like we've been doing quite a lot. And what they were trying to do is they were just trying to obviously play out from the back. Which at times I feel like they kind of struggled with, but at other times I feel like they beat our press way too easily. And they were just getting, they were having Rodgers and McKinn like just finding these little pockets and just popping off the ball so neatly and tidily.
Tielemans especially.
Tielemans, he's the one I'm most scared of, you know.
Yeah, because he's got the quality, you know, he can do it. He just he has his body in the right position, touch, boom, straight through.
Like
when he does get it.
Bro, his decision making is so fantastic. Like I won't lie, they are so far this season, in my opinion, I think they're the best team that we played. That was the best. Obviously, they were at home.
Yeah. I agree.
But in terms of like the quality of football, if I compare it to the Man United game that I watched the other day, quality of football wise, it was a great showing. I think from both teams at times, but I do feel like they edged it, man. Like in that midfield, they were too neat and tidy. Those
games like the one we've just witnessed, it's intricacies. It's like fine margins, details. Hence why my name is what it is. Because cool with Watkins, obviously for the most part, Jiz, I'm sure you know when I banter players, this is not what I think of them. And just pretend that we have fun.
No,
Watkins has his qualities. Watkins has his qualities. Like he holds up the ball while the guy is strong. You know what I'm saying? He's not clinical. That's never really been his thing. He's never really been clinical. He started off as a winger at Brentford. Do you know what I'm saying? He kind of done the Henri thing, left wing into striker. So, you know what I mean? So when it comes to clinicality, it's not something he's done, even though he has had good seasons. So it's like today he done what he does. Do you know what I mean? The two centre backs were in a game, Timber and Hincapié. Cool. He comes off. Marlon is doing the same thing, so they don't get no respite. Marino, even though this is one of Marino's lesser games.
Yeah, it's his worst game as a striker for Arsenal.
In a second, is okay, fair enough, but cool. But do you know one thing about Marino? I always say, at least he's not hiding. He'll try and get on the ball and then make a clumsy touch, a clumsy pass, but he's trying to get involved in it. It's like, cool, let him land. That's how, you know, Marino, he does that sometimes and then he'll find his feet. So even them coming off at halftime, cool. Manager was like, no, too much at stake right now. Fair enough, cool. If that's how you feel, fair enough. So it's like with Gyökeres now, Gyökeres is on. Like he wasn't even holding the things I'm expecting his bread and butter. He wasn't even holding the ball. Like he wasn't even.
Bro, at this point, I don't think we can say it's his bread and butter. Do you know what I mean?
I heard strength. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not that kind of strength, innit? It's not that kind of strength. Like I didn't watch Sporting at all. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Other than when they played Arsenal or any other game that they might have had in the Champions League. So I'm just looking at his clips. I'm looking at his scouting report. I'm listening to what people are saying about him that do watch him play. And from what I saw, his hold-up play was okay, but it wasn't fantastic. But his strength is mainly, I would say, running with the ball and running off the ball, innit? Like in behind. His strength is, you know how Declan Rice runs with the ball, but he's also strong in his 50-50s.
Yeah.
Gyökeres is, since he's been at Arsenal, I have not seen him be strong and do fantastically well in those 50-50s.
Really?
So I don't think we can say that's his bread and butter.
Okay, cool.
That's why I was confused when Arteta brought him on. Because as much as Marino was playing bad, like you said, Marino's the type of player where it's a let him land thing. I wanted Eze off immediately.
Yeah. You did say.
And I'm happy for that.
You weren't the only one that said it as well.
Do you get it? But then when I saw Marino coming off as well, I was happy because obviously I don't think he was having a stinker. But I don't think, from what I've seen so far, Gyökeres isn't an impact player off the bench, especially him coming back off an injury as well. He hasn't even, he got his first 10 minutes or so just the other day, like. So he needs to get back into the rhythm of things, and he's already not an impact player. I didn't feel like that game was the type of game for him. I feel like if Jesus was closer to like match fitness, he should have been the one that come off the bench.
Yeah, but that's
If we were going to make that sub,
even that's telling though.
It is telling, but they've gone out and bought a striker that is a specific type of way. Do you get it? Like, there's no point trying to force square holes into round pegs. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You have to deal with the cards that you're dealt with. You chose to get that type of striker, and on his day, he's going to be useful in a specific scenario. The same way that Marino is useful in a specific scenario, same way Martinelli is useful in a specific scenario. Gyökeres is useful in a specific scenario. Today was not the type of game where I would have been looking at that thinking, yeah, I need to get him on the pitch. Because even the small, tiny things that he did do good, it was so insignificant in the grand scheme of the game that it's just like, it's not worth it, because there were moments where the team's under a bit of pressure, Raya's kicking the ball out, and he's just getting moved to.
Now, come on, we're getting the ball, and that's how that goal came. Like, it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's like
it allowed them to sustain pressure. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's the moments where Kai Havertz is fantastic at this. Those are the moments where Kai Havertz will win a foul. If he doesn't win a foul, he's gonna disrupt the defender enough
or win a throw on
up the field.
Just, you know what I mean? Like, kill 30 seconds. Because even at the 80th minute, I said to my bro, I was like, I'll take a point. All we have to do is win our next game. You know what I mean? Take the point, get the free. The next game is calm.
Same.
Oh, mate. But yeah, man, it's things like Rice, for example, on the flank. Rice has played a phenomenal ball in the night. Yeah. I think 92nd, 93rd minute. Fam, that's what a striker's supposed to do. 6-yard box. Why are you not there? If you're not going to do all the other stuff that's expected of you, why are you not there? So what are you offering?
Yeah, and it was an obvious ball as well. Like, even if I was a striker, there's only one run you can make there. Like, there's no cutback option. Like, you have to run across the box.
He didn't alleviate any pressure off the team.
Yeah, but like, Noni was poor in that moment as well, though. Like, that was a brain dead from Noni. But bro, why are you taking that shot on from there?
Yeah, bro? You know, Noni's IQ is not the highest.
Brother, like, in that moment, take a touch, drag it back. Like, you've got the ability to do that. The cutback was on if he just kept the ball in play and opened up the pitch.
Do you think Saka should have came off?
I don't know why he came off. Obviously, I feel like we saw in the Bayern Munich game that let me add next. We saw in the Bayern Munich game that he's comfortable now taking Saka off and trusting in his subs to make an impact in it. And then he came on and got the goal in it. So when I was like, okay, you have enough data there, or a sample size enough to show that we can take Saka off in these moments and still be okay. Yeah. But throughout that game, really and truly, Saka was our only threat. Odegaard at times, Trossard obviously when he came on.
Big up Odegaard
was our only constant threat in that game. And obviously, it's just annoying that
Odegaard did not deserve to be on the losing team today. He did not deserve to be on the losing team.
Yeah, he was good today. That's probably the best game I've seen him play in a minute.
Wait, hold on. Why didn't he deserve to be
take over? You take over, Kenzie. 1 second. Take over. I'm here though. I'm listening. You just can't see me, can you?
No, I can't see you, but go through, Max.
Max, take over 1 sec.
You said, why didn't he deserve to be on the losing team?
Yeah.
Well, F's going to have to answer for that, but I feel like I assume he's saying that because he played well. Individual performance.
Because I saw Rodgers play very well. I saw McGinn play very well.
Oh, we lost you, bro. Bro was about to cook as well. Go on, Max. You saw McGinn play well.
But after this world, it's going to be all right. Yeah, McGinn played well. Rodgers played really well for me. Their centre-backs played really well. So I don't think they deserve to be in the losing or the drawing side, to be honest.
I would have to agree with Max. I'll be real. Like, I got to agree with my broski because I think, as well as I think Odegaard played, I feel like their midfield was the better midfield by some distance. Like, I don't feel like Anana had the greatest game, even though he's just coming back from injury. But
I agree.
McGinn, Rodgers, Tielemans, them man there were absolutely cooking.
Yeah. I think with Odegaard, obviously, you lot are looking at it with the comment you just said. You're looking at it as a team thing. I agree. Their midfield was better than ours, but individually, I think Odegaard, my pick of the players today. Out of the 11, Odegaard's my pick.
I
I think
think
he got
Yeah,
man
Odegaard
of
was
the match.
like
Did he
even
not
when I
get
was
man
looking
of
at
the match?
Odegaard, yeah,
Oh
he did.
no.
Now when I was looking at Odegaard, he just looked like he'd been watching Eze recently and thinking, yeah, you know what, I need to start
Yeah,
letting it off.
yeah. That's exactly the vibe I got. Especially when he's licking off the shots. He's like, you know what I mean? He has to leave a
Yeah,
mark. And he left the mark. He left a good, I was going to say, mad banner. But he left a good impression. He left a good impression. Do
because the
you know
shot
what?
that
I
Martinez
say
saved
that
was
with him and Saka, by
insane.
the way. Him and Saka. Just
that
remember,
save was crazy.
I don't think I
Goodness
was getting in.
gracious
I
me.
don't think I was getting in. I don't think
I
I was
don't
getting
I
in.
I
don't
think
think
that
it
was
was
going
going
top
in.
bins.
I think it's licking the
You
bar.
You
I
think?
think
think
he's
it's
going
licking
in?
the bar. I think it's licking the
It was
Nah,
bar.
it
making
didn't
the
look like
bar.
it was dipping.
Yeah, it didn't look because Martinez is mad tall, you know. Martinez's hand was like above, just his fingertips were just
Okay,
above the bar. I feel like he was
fair.
going to lick the bar, but it was a very good shot. And they would have given it as a shot on target anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah,
but
man.
it's
I
actually
won't
just
lie. I missed their first goal because obviously my streams were doing a mad
as
thing.
as
But
a slap
First goal. Who scored their
yeah,
first goal again?
cash,
Cash.
as a
Oh
slap.
no, that was a good goal. That was a good goal.
Very
It
That
good
was
was
a
a
good
goal.
good
goal.
goal, but
It was good.
Eze, from what I saw, Eze, like honestly, that is one of the Arteta should never play him in left wing again after
Yeah,
that,
man. What he done is bad. What he done is bad. There, that's you can't. It's too much at stake. It's too much
bro.
at stake,
Unless
bro.
we're playing a Carabao Cup game, I don't want to see Eze playing
Yeah.
left wing ever again in my life.
I was even the only. I'm not even defending him here. I am not defending him. The only excuse I'll hear him say, even I'm sure he will own up, is the fact that when the cross came in, it got headed. So he probably didn't read where it was going, but he was. You know what I mean? That's just when you're not a
Yeah.
defender, you don't have that instinct.
No, but
I'm not defending him.
even
I'm not,
even
you know,
outside of that moment, it was just his performance was just so
yeah,
stinky. He was
his
slipping and
performance.
sliding.
But
Bro, there
that's
was a
how.
point where he did a 5-yard pass directly
Yeah,
to Aston Villa player in front of him.
I thought of Osler. I thought of Osler on Monday when I saw that pass. I was like, yeah, Mets. I said,
I told you I'm Eze in disguise, man. You know I don't know. I'm Eze in disguise. Don't worry.
that pass was dark.
He's on my
That pass, I was like, nah. And
It
that's
was
funny.
smelly, man. Honestly, him and Marino in that first half, yeah, they honestly like everyone else was playing good. Everyone else was playing good, bro. They would every time Marino got the ball, he was making the wrong decision. His passes weren't coming off. He was just doing nonsense, and Eze was doing nonsense as well, and things like that. In a game like this against Aston Villa at Villa Park, momentum is so important.
Yeah.
And when you're not allowing us to build momentum in the game, you give them one opportunity to get that ball in behind our midfielders, and bro, they're causing us mad amounts of stress, bro. Every single time. It's like they were both teams, in my opinion, were blunt in attack. Yeah. However, they were forcing the ball into the back of the net, fam. And that's exactly how they got that goal in the end.
Yeah. And to be fair, the longer the game was going to go on, especially in like after the 90th minute, yeah, a Villa goal was always happening. It was always like I was like, ref, just hold. As a hate watch, that was a brilliant match. And to be fair, fair play to Emery because he took off one of the defenders for Buendia, no?
Did he?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. So someone came up and said, oh
they
shoot.
were making so many subs at that point. Yeah, I couldn't even keep track of who was on the pitch, who wasn't on the pitch. Like, but yeah, you're kind of right, and I feel like this is where we miss a player like Saliba, and why we value his composure so much, because as well as Timber did all right. Obviously, he hasn't played in that position much for us at all. And I think he did all right considering we was under severe amounts of pressure. But Saliba just brings a level of calmness, and I feel like we defended with too much chaos today. Way too much chaos, and it's in moments like that, and I feel like that's the kind of defender Hincapié is. He reminds me of Gabriel when Gabriel was still rough around the edges in his earlier years at Arsenal. Like he plays in chaos. That's the way he plays. Where we needed a level of calmness in that game. Like, and the only player that really brought that for us, obviously, Zubimendi a bit in the first half, but it was mainly Odegaard and Saka. Even from the wing, Saka was helping us so much more. Like his hold-up play today was 10 times better than any of our strikers.
Facts.
It was disappointing,
and
man.
He's always going to make the right decisions. Always, like, he's never going to just do a pointless 1v1 run for the sake of himself. He's always just, you know what? It's time to just settle. Let's get some passing going again.
Yeah, bro. But I feel like
I like Saka, man.
He was attacking. He was the only person in our attack that was actually doing anything. today. Other than obviously when Trossard came on, I feel like for about 20 minutes, he looked like, yeah, he's 100% going to score. But I feel like they got to grips with that fairly quickly, and they kind of iced him out of the game. And then when I saw Martinelli coming on, again, I was thinking, I get it. Villa are trying to go for the winner, yeah. But I just didn't feel like it was the right game for him. Like I don't know, man.
Well, who's that?
Martinelli when he came on.
You did. Oh, Martin. Yeah.
Like it's crazy, man.
What was Trossard injured?
Obviously, he's coming back from injury, so this is the first time that he's been back on the bench since his injury.
So they just put him for 30 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Though you come clutch, you know.
He did come clutch, man. And
but just let him play for the whole 45 minutes, man. What's this Fuji nonsense?
He was limping still, like when he came off.
Oh, okay.
He caught a little challenge through the back.
Oh, it was a new challenge. It wasn't like.
So if you're in Arteta's shoes, who would you have changed for?
Honestly, can I say something? During that last 10 minutes, in my head, I was thinking, sometimes I wish, Mex, you're going to enjoy this statement. Sometimes I wish, these managers would trust a bit more in the youth. Because I feel like Max.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like Max is going to.
But he wasn't there today, was he?
No,
I don't know.
He wasn't there. Max and Jesus at Arsenal game, I think under 21s or something.
Okay.
I heard the commentators.
Yeah.
Was Ethan on the? I thought you were going to say Ethan.
Ethan was on the bench, yeah. But you're right,
Ethan,
Max.
I ain't seen Ethan in a second, and I want to see him play, man. Ethan's showing up enough already.
But I just feel like Max has the type of ability. Max has the type of ability, to shift the momentum in our favor.
No, for sure.
Massively.
He wasn't on the bench, but you're not wrong. I want to see more of him as well.
Like Noni is a decent player, but I'm just thinking sometimes I feel like these managers, they value experience a bit more than just raw talent. Do you get it? I feel like
do you feel like? Yeah. So do you feel like? I feel like it's an audacity to bring on Max Dowman before Madueke against Villa.
But that's what I'm saying. Audacity is one of my favorite words. And obviously, I'm saying this in hindsight. If I was a manager, I might not do that because obviously I understand that the youth of the player and all of this stuff and managing him. But sometimes I just wish that the managers will have more audacity because I've seen Max come on and impact games and swing momentum in our favor in ways that I feel like it's a weapon, but it's only a weapon if you use it. Nah, do you get what I'm saying, F?
No, I feel you for sure. But you see games like this here. Just sometimes, obviously, we're fans. We're gonna have it's analysis naturally. We're gonna talk in it. But you see games like today. It's just it was the last freaking kick of the game. It's just fucking hell, really. Like it's like if we left there with a point, we would have left there with a point. Calm in it. It's like I can't. Even though I'm not happy with Gyökeres, his impact coming on, I can't really blame anyone. Because Villa are a good team. It's not like we lost to any bums. Like Villa are 3 points behind.
Again, I don't blame anyone because I feel like Arteta did. I think he did the best with what he had, and exactly. I don't want to use injuries as an excuse because obviously we've got the squad.
It's not an excuse. It's a reality.
It's the reality, innit? So I feel like he did the best with what he had.
For sure.
But we have to give credit to Unai Emery and that Villa team. That was a phenomenal. That's the type of performance that says, okay, you know what? You man are in the title race. Say nothing.
Absolutely. Yeah, even when was it? I think Martinez made a throw on. It was like last 10 minutes again, maybe even last 5. And my brother was like, "Oh, why they not keep?" And I was like, "This ain't Tottenham we're playing. You know, this is Villa. Like Villa believe they can beat us. This mentality. You know what I'm saying? That all stems from the gaffer. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't no joke. And big them up, man. Very good win for them. You know what I'm saying? They're a team I like. They're the team I like in the Prem. I always look out for their fixtures and whatnot. Villa Park, the fortress, life, man, darkness, and it doesn't feel good, man. I hate last minute losses are the worst, man, because it's not like we got pammed. It's like I saw the point in my head. I was like, cool, we'll go again. We got Wolves next. You know what I mean? Guaranteed.
Yeah. I think we've got a lot of hard away fixtures out of the way early. I think the only tough away fixtures that we have now left, is Mex. Your Mex.
Yeah.
I don't even know which. Okay, let me remove this one. I think the only two tough away grounds that we have left to go to is Etihad and Spurs. So we have got a lot of tough away games out of the way.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Can I swap Spurs one? I'm not scared of Spurs away. I'll be more frightened to go Brentford away than Spurs. And I'm
valid,
respectfully, because that's, you know what I mean, like
valid.
But it's just a derby. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Away, Spurs are baby food, man.
Nah, you're right.
Have you played Newcastle away?
We've done that already.
We're just saying we haven't been. I know we ain't been.
We've done Villa. We've done Villa Park. We've done St James Park. We've done OT. We've done Stamford Bridge. We've done a lot. Like, but obviously Leeds. I won't lie. Leeds away is looking tough.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. The 5:30 Leeds Liverpool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Sunderland are home today, right?
No, they're away.
Oh, they're away.
That's not a guaranteed win for City. That's not.
No, it's not a guaranteed win. But I hate being in a position in a title race where we're relying on other people to drop points. I hate that.
No, we're not. We're done. Forget. Like, I'm just now in our heads. City got 3 points. Anything else is a bonus.
Yeah.
So don't depend on nothing, because you're right. We shouldn't be dependent. We lost our game. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's just that. Go on, bro.
No, sir. On the flip side of it, I feel like you winning all these games, is to get this cushion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like obviously nobody wants to draw a game or lose a game, but the consistency of you lot winning a game is for days like this. So if you do lose, or if you do lose like you did today, you still got that 3 points ahead of City, the 2 points ahead of City if they win. So it just is what it is.
I remember after Liverpool, I felt how I feel now. It's like, I could have. It was in the balance. Two good teams. Obviously, at the time, no one knew what Liverpool would be now. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, and even today, it's like I'm not mad. I'm just mad at the fact that we didn't win, because when you're used to getting the good results, like,
I'm not used to losing. Like this season in particular, obviously, like
absolutely.
Generally, we're not used to losing. But I think honestly, I can't think of a team who deserved it more than Villa for that performance. Like that was unbelievable.
So they had their own things. I think that's their 5th win in a row.
Yeah. No, I think that might even be their 6th now.
Yeah, that's coming, man. The table don't lie. Look where they are.
Yeah, man. Like they're doing well in it. Like, so generally speaking, what do you think this means in the wider context of Arsenal's season? Because that's 2 defeats now and 2 draws, I believe, in the league.
Yeah. And what's that? And 10 wins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't look too much into this loss. Me personally, I wouldn't. Because obviously, if we're doing it as a season overall, we've lost. Like, look at the centre backs we've lost. It's not a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, injuries are part and parcel of football. It's not an excuse; it's a reality. Do you know what I'm saying? So, obviously, Timber and Nketiah, have they ever played centre back together before from the first minute? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And we almost left with a point. So that's why, in context, I was like, I can leave here with a point. I'm calm.
Yeah.
It happened, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we lost to a good team. Our weak back line. Our starting left winger, who's been clutch, didn't start the game, even though came on and scored, which shows if he started. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, we just have to dust ourselves off, man. There's too many games coming thick and quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that word because yeah. So yeah, like we got Wolves. No, we ain't got Wolves. We got Champions League midweek, right?
Yeah, Bruges.
And that's going to be a hard game. We're away at Belgium. Club Bruges. I think they're the best team in Belgium, if it's not them or Anderlecht. But
I think we need to rest players no matter what in that Bruges game. I know we got Wolves as well, but I think off the last 4 fixtures we've had have been diabolical.
Diabolical, bro.
Diabolical. Like this run, it's been diabolical. But it's out of the way. I think a draw would have made this run good.
Beautiful. Would have made it beautiful.
It would have been good for me. Not fantastic, not perfect. It would have been good. But we've had perfect runs earlier in the season, And like you said, considering the context, it would have been great, actually, in my opinion.
That's right.
But now I think it makes the run okay. But it also depends on what we go forward and do now that we've got some of these harder fixtures out of the way. We need to put together another run
We will.
And we need to let everyone else know that, look, guys, like, yeah, we might have lost this game, but it doesn't mean that we'll down and out. Like we still got momentum. We still got energy and momentum to put our foot down.
I'm with you though. Players need to rest. That Bruges, like Rice needs a rest, man.
Absolutely.
Because even Rice, that's someone that would claim was tired. He to me had a good game as well today.
I think he had a good game, man.
He had a good game today. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think in the final third, I feel like he could have been better. I do feel like he rushed some of his decisions. Like there was a chance that he had on the edge of the box where he took it with his left foot on the volley. And I'm thinking, I know you trust your ability, but my bro, there was so much space and time here. You could have just taken that ball down and done something better. There was a few moments as well where I feel like he could have taken the shot and he just kind of chose not to. Obviously, he wasn't that diabolical in the final third. I also feel like in the middle of the park, Villa played a fantastic game in terms of like removing one of Rice's strengths, which is like intercepting. Although he did intercept the ball that we won in order to score the goal. I do feel like they played around him so well today. Like he kind of got found in a bit of no man's land today a few times. And I'm not used to seeing him chasing the ball and looking like he's miles off it. Like, and I don't know whether that comes down to past, energy, or whether it's just a testament of how fantastic Villa were. Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, concussion.
Yeah, so I don't think it was his best game, but even when it's not Rice's best game, he's still gonna be, I would say, like a 6.5, 7 out of 10 minimum.
That's what I'd rate him today still.
Yeah. Do you feel like it was a captain's performance from Odegaard?
Yeah, definitely. Because I said it. I said that watching it. I said this is a captain's performance. I actually, you know what I mean, said those words whilst watching it. At 1-1, taking the initiative, letting it rip, making the keeper work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's getting the ball, he's not losing it, he's driving. The intensity, I can see it in him. Do you know what I'm saying? So definitely was his best performance all season. I know he hasn't been here obviously all season, but this is the best game I've seen Odegaard play the season, literally. You know what I mean? So
he's had a few good performances, and I think that's also encouraging to have him back in the team. And people forget that this is only his second game back.
He didn't start the last game, did he? He did, because Eze was starting on the bench. He did, yeah, he did start. I remember he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So yeah, second game back. You're right.
So it's like it gives me confidence that we've got a player like that back in the team, and to see him perform so well at an away ground like that, I have no doubt that he is going to help us a lot this season. And if we can get him back to his best,
we will.
Then I think we've got a chance. But I do need more end products from him. That's the one thing. Like he tried today, took a few shots. Like most of them were doo-doo, but there was a few that he took that were decent.
He had 3 on target. I'd know because he won me some bread today. So he had.
Okay.
I'll send you the picture in the chat, but it's inconsequential right now.
Yeah.
For the dub.
Yeah, man. How do you think Raya was today?
How do I think Raya was today? I didn't think of him. He didn't come to mind, so that means that in itself is telling. Like, but obviously, if you're asking, then what did you see that I may have missed?
No, I don't think. I think obviously, very rarely do we have these games where Raya is like tested a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like today was one of them. And I think today he kind of showed why he's a better goalkeeper than Ramsdale, because his ability to focus and stay in tune with the game, whether that's anticipating a ball in behind that's threatening and just making that early run and just claiming the ball. I think his decision making in tight moments is really good. He did have a scary moment where he took a weird touch across the face of the goal.
He was good.
Yeah, but I think overall he was good. First goal has gone through his legs. It's a bit embarrassing, but I don't feel like.
Sorry to cut you. When I say he was good, I meant in that touch, in that moment.
Oh, okay.
It looked scary, but they're good.
Yeah, he definitely probably was good in that moment.
Through the legs. Are you kind of blaming him for the first goal?
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying it looks embarrassing, innit? When your goalkeeper gets megged near post, it doesn't look good. But I find it hard to blame him in that moment, because obviously it's a fantastic finish, and my man's got so much time on the ball that's kind of like you expect him to score from there. And if I'm being honest, like there were a few other moments where Villa could have scored, man. That Marlon chance as well, where Calafiori made a mistake, and I think he had a good, relatively decent game as well, but he had made a mistake in that moment.
Yeah,
the one Timber as well put it across the face of the goal. So like they were threatening, and like in my opinion, they looked like the team that was more likely to score. Like we came out the better team in the second half, but I also feel like the substitutions from Emery, it helped them gain back a bit of momentum in the game. Obviously, players like Rodgers, the ability of him, even Sanchez, low key was a good sub.
I said it, bro. Remember the first thing I said was subs. I thought that the game was a tale of the subs. But you just reminded me, and I don't want to seem like I'm doing the agenda thing. But one thing I did notice, I remember second half we were doing well on the ball. Comes to Gyökeres. There's two guys there. He played in the middles off. From that moment, Jids, we did not get momentum back. We didn't.
I remember
that pass. We didn't get it back, and it's like margins. It's literally margins because now they were struggling to get the ball. They're tiring, tracking after us. And it's like, what can I say? Obviously, people are going to didn't do it on purpose.
You're right. You're 100% right. But again, a team at the quality level of Arsenal, I don't want to put down us not getting momentum back for at least 25 minutes of a half, down to one bad pass. There should be enough personality and quality in the team to wrestle back momentum and get us back on the front foot. And don't get me wrong, there was other moments in the game where Gyökeres had the opportunity to help us gain a bit of momentum or at least gain a foothold, and he didn't do that. Don't get me wrong, but he wasn't the only one. There was a lot of people in the team in that second half that I feel like were hiding a bit. Zubimendi, I think, was hiding a bit in the second.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a part in the game where I was like, "Where I haven't seen Zubi for a minute." But that don't mean I'm saying he was bad. I just literally didn't see him.
Yeah. Nah, man. I feel like we don't look the same team when we don't have our starting centre backs, and I feel like they're showing now the importance of not just how important they are defensively, but how important they are in terms of build up and just overall control of the game.
Even, funny enough, you say that, and Pau Torres, I've said this for a minute, Pau Torres is the best left-sided centre-back when it comes to playing progressive balls into the front line behind Gabriel. Do you know what I'm saying? Just getting the ball and just penetrative passes. And it's like, those are the things that you lose. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's why I rated Nketiah, because I saw Nketiah show a lot of personality. He became his own in a game like today. That's why I'm like, oh, you're good. I don't have to worry about you. You can play in a game like today, you're good. Do you know what I'm saying? So
he was good. I think he was good. He had moments where he struggled, which is obviously natural in a game like this. But I kind of my heart, obviously, I know, and that if we had Saliba and Gabriel today, it wouldn't have been that chaotic at the back.
It's a different game still, even though Watkins has, given Saliba problems as well, but still it's more experience. You know what I mean? Naturally, we had corners and we weren't really threatening from our set pieces today.
Yeah, man. We didn't have that many, but I knew, bro. I was looking in the box whenever we was taking them set pieces, and I'm thinking the only person here who I really trust to get a goal directly from one of these corners is Timber.
Yeah, Timber and Cali.
Nah, but when have I seen Cali get on the end of a header in the box?
I think he scored first game of the season, but I do not. You're fair enough to say Timber because Timber's netted a few times. Cali one time against Old Trafford, first game of the season.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But them two. Obviously, are you counting Marino? But you're saying because Marino wasn't even on when we had.
I don't think we had any corners when Marino was on the pitch, fam.
I think we either had one before the 45th minute or we didn't have one until the second half.
Yeah, we only had 3 corners, I think, in that game, and
majority of them were the second half as well.
Yeah, man.
Fair point, but then it's like, obviously, the first thing I'm gonna think of is my striker. Do you know what I'm saying? That's our most offensive player. So from corners,
should be a threat.
You should be naturally, no matter what team it is, your striker should be a threat from corners.
Yeah, man. I think again, this is what I'll say on Gyökeres, innit? I have to. I'm one thing about me. I'm always going to support all Arsenal players. I might banter, I might make jokes, I might do whatever. But ultimately, I'm always going to support every Arsenal player. I want him to do well, but I'm also going to be honest in it. And I think looking at him, and this is also giving him grace with the fact that he's coming back from an injury and he's been kind of thrown into the deep end a little bit. I need him to be way more intentional with the things that he does. But I think that intentionality comes from true confidence and belief in your ability. And I feel like right now he's playing. When I look at him, he plays like he's playing with an element of imposter syndrome.
Mm.
And I don't like that because of how much you were briefed to us as like a mentality monster and how much you knew that this striker position was one that a lot of Arsenal fans, a lot of people in the media have been calling out for, and you forced the move. So in my head, that means that you are ready to take on that mantelpiece. And I just feel like you shouldn't be then playing with a level of imposter syndrome, because that to me shows that you just wanted to move because it was a great career moment for you. But if you're going to be wearing that number 14 shirt at Arsenal, you must deliver. No excuses. You must deliver.
This
Even
is why
Theo Walcott delivered.
Just go wear the 11 or something if you're going to do it. Don't wear the 14 and do it. I'm fuming. That's what's even everything is like, there's little like intricacies to this. Like it's the 14 as well that you just reminded me. That's what's making me annoyed. Rubbing out my number, man. But
you see it, bro.
The game's not lost. Yeah, come on, fam. The game's not lost because of Gyökeres. I'm just saying. It could have been because that position, focal point, is everything. Cool. Next question I have. Who starts the next game up front?
Against Bruges or Wolves?
Next game. So Bruges.
Bruges. I say Gyök.
I agree.
Give some minutes. Give Marino a rest. One thing about Marino is, as bad as he was today, I can never crash it on him because he's been so fantastic for us. Mm-hmm. Like this season, last season, he's earned his right to have a bad game.
The whole of 2025 has been his year because it was the back end of last where he turned up in terms of it.
So for us to keep consistently be relying on him, and obviously there's been a lot of talk this week about, you know what? Let's just call him a 9. They're putting him in Ballon d'Or race posters and all of this stuff, and it's like I'm not even bannering it to say that he doesn't deserve it. But for us to have arrived at a point where we're genuinely saying, this guy might be our best number 9, and he's outperforming a lot of number 9s in the league that people rate. As great as that is, it's a double-edged sword because we shouldn't be relying on him, and to put that onus on him is not really fair. So in that case, I'll give him grace to have a bad game. But we need Gyökeres to get back in to the team because I think in his last 4 or 5 games before he got injured, I think he was actually growing into the team and he was helping us a lot play an expansive style of football. And I think he was growing into his role.
I agree. I agree, definitely.
Yeah, so I feel like we need to get him. We need him and Marino playing their best. Like what we've got going on with Trossard and Martinelli right now. If one doesn't start, the one who starts can impact the game. The one who comes off the bench can impact the game. That's 2 people fighting for a position, operating at the highest level. We need that in our striker role as well. I want Marino firing and I want Gyökeres firing. So we need both of them to get minutes and we need both of them to play themselves into confidence. Because right now, Gyökeres, obviously, he's not playing with that level of confidence. You know, he didn't impact the game. I feel he was better than Marino. Today, yeah. But not by much. Not by much.
I can't even agree with that.
Marino was doo-doo garbage. I didn't see Marino string together one pass, bro. It was that bad. And I really like Marino. I respect him.
But I'm giving it to him on the strength of he showed up, he was active. It wasn't his best game, but he tried to get involved. I'm not even saying Gyökeres didn't try. Obviously, everyone's going to try, but Gyökeres gave niche. Marino.
No, but there was a few moments where on the edge of the box, like he did a few things that I feel like help. Like obviously, in terms of his hold-up play, diabolical. In terms of his movement in the box to get on the end of things, diabolical. In terms of his that pass that he gave away, like you said, that switched the momentum in the game, diabolical. Calm down, bro. I know you're angry.
No, I'm forgetting. You're reminding me. I'm actually forgetting.
It was diabolical. But outside of that, there were a few moments where I feel like he helped us sustain an attack. Even the ball that he put into the box, it wasn't a great ball, but it created a bit of awkwardness, a bit of chaos in their box. And I feel like we could have capitalized on it a bit better. So in that sense, I feel like, but Marino didn't offer nothing in that sense, you know. So and there's no need for us to pit them against each other because they're both our players. We want them both to thrive in it, but we're just being honest about what we saw today, innit?
Of course. Aye, man. Annoying, man. Very, very annoying. Look at the last time we lost, bro. Like, I was a whole nother age the last time we lost, you know? It's the first time Arsenal lost that I'm at this age I'm at now. Yeah, kidding it.
Yeah.
For big facts, check the dates of when we lost to Liverpool.
Wow, that's a long time. This ends our unbeaten run as well.
Oh, mate. Oh, it's calm though, man, because as much as we would like, it's calm, man. It's Villa. As I said, it's not like we lost to Fulham or West Ham, even though Villa are one of our bogey teams, Emery especially, but Villa, they're a good team. Like, on paper now, I think they're second, you know? This is the rule, first be second. They're second now, you know?
They're 3 points behind us.
Yeah. So they're second and City are 5. Okay, cool. So there's no shame in losing to the team second in the league when you're first. There's no shame in that. It's just bounce back ability. We are, as you said, I don't know who we've got. I don't know the runs, but we need to create another cushion. I know we got Wolves after that. I'm taking one game at a time. That's why I'm not even looking at, because you have to take one game at a time, especially when you got teams like Villa. You don't know what's gonna happen. So Wolves shocking season. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what's so dark, yeah? It's dark, but it's also a positive, yeah. This will be the last thing that we discuss, because there's other beautiful games that we're missing right now.
Yeah, I got 2%. So yeah, let's go.
So our fixtures for December: Club Brugge on Wednesday, Wolves on Saturday. Then we've got Everton away the Saturday after that, but we get a week rest in between.
Well, let me just quickly do. I'm gonna make comments after you say. So with Everton, it's not Goodison no more. It's Dickerson. I don't think it's got the same juice. No, that's what it's called. It's Dickerson.
I hear it.
Bro, it ain't got the same Goodison juice, because I done that. They got smacked 4-1 the other day by Newcastle. Diabolical.
Yeah, we should be beating those 3 games. I expect nothing less than comfortable wins, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
After that, we've got Crystal Palace in the League Cup.
Oh, Frank,
so we're at home for that, and that's midweek. So we play Saturday Everton, and then we play Tuesday Palace, which again will test our squad depth, because depending on who we have back, there might have to be rotation in 1 or 2 of those games still. And then we've got Saturday Brighton at home.
Oh, tough. That's a tough game.
It's tough, but again, I expect to win that. The League Cup, I expect to win as well, because I don't want us, if we get knocked out of that League Cup in this December, that is when the narratives are going to start coming out, and Arsenal fans' insecurity, and maybe that little insecurity in the back of our players' minds might start to manifest. So for me, that's a way more important game than it looks on paper.
If it does, they don't deserve to be champions, bro. If it does, they're not fans, they're players. They have to have a different sort of professionalism to what fans have. Fans are allowed to be emotional and fickle. You know what I mean? The players shouldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The players shouldn't.
Yeah, 100%. But and obviously we have to respect Crystal Palace especially in the cups. Especially in the cup.
That's not an easy win. That's gonna be, and they're we play them when Mateta scored from halfway?
Yeah. It was dark.
Was that League Cup?
Last season where he did the dink in the corner. I think I was in the Prem.
Okay, cool. But that's Emirates anyway. So yeah, they don't watch face. They don't play Palace, don't matter.
So that's a tough one. Obviously Brighton, and then to end December, just before the New Year, Arsenal Villa at the Emirates.
Yuck. Oh, so what? You got Brighton, Palace, then Villa.
We got Palace, Brighton, then Villa.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool. With the Palace one, me personally, rotation, because we've got a lot of games, and they haven't done the December draw, so we've got FA Cup first week of Jan. It's always first week of Jan.
Yeah,
we don't even know.
We need a good draw, man. We need a good draw.
What you say?
We need a good draw for that.
We have no clue. So that's gonna obviously factor in naturally when that comes. So yeah, the end of December, we need to just get this Wolves, Bruges, Wolves, Everton out of the way, and then we think, because Brighton's not going to be an easy game, but Brighton are 4th. They got one of the best upcoming managers in the world. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're a techie team, and their recent history at the Emirates is good on their behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
bro, we need Saliba back. I know that.
For sure. Matter of days. I saw him.
And I thought he was going to make it back for this game, but obviously he's not fit in it.
Yeah, you can sacrifice for a draw. Obviously, we lost, is what it is, isn't it? It's like we don't want to lose that game and then lose Saliba for longer. We have to
No,
pick your
definitely not.
pick your point.
Definitely not. Yeah. So cool. So what game are you gonna go watch now?
So City Sunderland, therefore, because Sunderland are my team.
I hear it still. What the Bournemouth Chelsea? That's also a good game.
Good game, but Bournemouth ain't really been clicking off right now. But Tottenham Brentford, Thomas Frank.
Yeah, Tottenham have scored still.
Oh really? Richarlison.
Yeah. Xavi Simons assist. Fuck.
Yeah. Everyone's dancing today on our head tops here.
They're dancing, man. But you know what? What the last thing I'll say is, as much as it was satisfying beating Chelsea losing to Leeds, us Arsenal fans got way too dragged up into the emotions of that game and that thing around it. And in my head, I'm thinking, brother, we've got Villa away on the weekend. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm just like, now we've got egg on our faces a little bit. You know, we still got a lead at the top, but we kind of need Sunderland, Bournemouth, and them, man, to kind of do us a bit of a favor today.
I don't see Chelsea winning today, by the way.
It will be a tough one, you know. Let me even quickly look at their lineup still.
Chelsea wins. Oh, you got any links? Any streams?
Yeah. I'll send through still.
I'm gonna have to go though, bro.
Come, bro. Come.
Good talk though. We said that was for an hour. Flip it out,
bro. Listen, we're gonna be running these often.
Yeah, we should, man. We should. If it's a phone thing, yeah, man. Laptop paying, okay.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Enjoy your Saturday, man.
Come on, bro. Love.
Cool. In a bit.